Hey, Broke Farmer. How are you today? Hey, Andale. So I am going to can some salsa. So I got everything set up, and I'll just welcome everybody and have them come in and everything. But I did a vote on what people wanted to see me can live, and salsa it was. Can you guys hear me? Okay, my volume is up. Loud and clear. Thank you. Oh, great. I need that recipe to do something with all these tomatoes. Exactly. I haven't had that much of success with the tomatoes out in my garden, but we've gotten rain, and storms. So they keep getting blown down and everything, but my peppers. I'm most excited about my peppers. Thank you. I'm glad you can hear me. What is down? You guys, that's my mister saying down. What is down? I'm too loud. I need to turn it down. But thank you for joining me. Hey, mister. Andale says hello. Here he comes.
Sound good. It's picking up everything.
It's picking up the dishwasher.
No, that little cutter thing that's doing. Where's your microphone?
It's on I've got my phone, but I got my phone on mute.
Okay, you sound loud and clear.
But it was picking that up.
Yeah, you're picking up everything, the cutter, the chopper. That's all, but it sounds good.
But
good.
That's on mute, so there should be no sound coming from that. So it's just this picking it up. Okay.
You have a good microphone.
Thank you.
Yeah, because when you're talking, you're not talking loud.
Okay.
What's that on your phone?
Onion peel, bye.
Huh?
Andale says hi.
Hi, Andale. Hello.
Hey, Miss MB, how are you today?
Going back to my man cave.
Bye. But I'm going to can some salsa live. So I've never canned anything live. So this is going to be a whole new experience for me. I'm going to try to do it pretty quick. It doesn't take that long to can. It's more making it up. So I almost have everything all diced up. We'll get it in the pot, get it boiling, and then we can start doing stuff with the canning jars. So, Miss MB, I am still on the highway. Hey, I hope you are not driving and you're typing this up. I hope someone is driving for you or typing that for you. But be safe. Utah, wow. Is it hot? What's the temperature? Are you saying Utah? Is that what that is? Andale, you sound great, but my hearing isn't great. All right, so I'm gonna hop on over and finish chopping up everything and then getting that all in the pot. Actually, all I have left are these cayenne peppers that are actually from the garden. That's everything. And I do have the garlic to chop up. Here we go, clove chopper. Okay, raining bad will catch replay. Yes, be safe. Please be safe. We've gotten storms, seems like all week long this week, so I haven't really been outside to even look at the garden. I don't know what's out there. So I'm going to can some salsa, and I am using this book. And the recipe I am using is the spicy tomato salsa. Right there. So I'm going to double the recipe. The recipe calls for 6 pounds of tomatoes, 6 jalapenos, 9 dried hot chili peppers, 3 cups of red onion, a cup and a half of cilantro, 15 cloves of garlic, a tablespoon of salt, tablespoon of crushed red pepper, 3/4 cup of red wine vinegar. I don't think I'm doing that. And 1/4 cup of citric acid. So I'm gonna get everything in the pot, and I will tell you I'm using cheats for my tomatoes. These are tomatoes that I canned up last year, so I'm using 3 quarts of that, and then I'm using 6 of these Hunt's fire roasted tomatoes. I really love that fire roasted taste in there. Just adds an extra kick. So that's what I'm going to be using. So this is 1 in here already. This is 2. And this one makes 6. Three-quarts of what I have canned up. Okay, 6. And I'm gonna put this garlic in there. And it also has the 6 chili peppers. And what I want to do is, using my hand blender, I just want to mix this down before I put anything else in. I would prefer it more chunky than this, but those are some really big chunks of tomatoes and garlic, so I wanted to get those down a little bit. I have 2 large red onions. I believe this is 10 jalapenos, seeds and everything. And then just let that come up to temperature. I might add some more tomatoes in here just to kind of get that chunkiness back. I don't want it too soupy. And I still need to put cilantro in. There. So the cilantro has been washed. Take this, cut that off. This is already starting to boil. So I'm going to run this through one more time, and then I am going to add some more tomatoes to it. All right. See. Hey, Triple H. Tina Pitts. Hey, Pit Stop. Who else has come in? Just saying hi to everybody. Hey, Bessie at Journey. Go back up to the top. Whoop, whoop. Yes, it's going to be hot salsa. Not too hot to where you can't eat it, but it's going to have some spice into it. And honestly, this is not going to be my last batch of salsa. Usually when I do salsa, I try to can probably 30 pints easy because we're going to go through that much in a year. I think downstairs we may only have 3 or 4 more pints, and I'm actually using one today. I'm going to make nachos later. So we need our salsa here. Hubby likes it spicy, but I prefer mild. Happy medium in there. I really like that blender. I use it for a lot more than I really thought I was going to use it for. I had originally got it to when I tried to do applesauce and apple butter a couple years ago. That was a fail. So you won't be seeing me can that. Erica Taylor is in the house. Try to catch up with everybody. I thought it was a bank account. Me too. All right, I'm going to get back over to that pot. Throw these away. Got some of that spice in your eye? Why don't you get out the kitchen? Go. Go. All right. My pot is full. Now here's my secret weapon. I never mentioned any seasonings in this because this is what I use. Mrs. Wages Create Salsa. And it's for canning. So there's no thickeners in there. I don't have to do any of that. I'm putting this all in here. And this is a medium. And really a lot of the heat is going to come from here. But this is what I use when canning. And I get this. You can get like the packets from Walmart or something, but I see this at our Menards. So I get about 5 or 6 of these when I see them. See it? Thought I had to sneeze. Okay. I think that's mixed up pretty good. And it needs to boil for, I think, 10 minutes. Yes. Actually, it says simmer for 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do is get my jars ready so we can can up next. Actually, I put the jars back in the dishwasher because the dishwasher is piping hot, so it makes no sense for me to take them out of the dishwasher to warm them up. So I'm leaving them in there. I just set the timer for 10 minutes, and at 10 minutes, we'll be ready to can. So I'll just catch up on the chat. Tina, let me get an ad. I hope I did not miss anyone with saying hi. Can you grab me the salt out of there, please? So what's everyone been up to this weekend? We were actually, me and my sister were going to do this type of health fair thing. And we got ready to go, was in the car, all packed up, and it was canceled. So there went my day. So I was like, well, I guess I'll go ahead and do this video real quick. What has everyone else been up to today?
What you say?
Can you get me the salt out of it? Can you get me the salt out of the pantry?
Salt.
Let me get my chips. We're actually having nachos today for dinner. Okay, miss something. That was Mrs. Wage, y'all.
This?
Yes. Thank you. You want to taste it?
No.
Why?
Because it's not ready.
No, it's not ready.
All right.
You gonna taste it later?
No.
Why?
Unless you bring it downstairs. I'm not coming back up.
I'm not bringing it downstairs. He said he wasn't gonna taste it because he don't want to come back upstairs. Laying around drinking, watering the flowers and sweating. I feel you there. I'm working on a top secret project. You know I'm nosy. I need to know. What is it? My seedlings ready. So Bess, yeah, I know your birthday is Monday. I think it is Monday. So what are you doing the weekend before your birthday? I'm trying to open this thing of salt and struggling. It is not working. There we go. It's not even hot. Woo! I taste the heat in that. And when it's not hot, meaning temperature wise, it needs to warm up more. But don't sleep on that Mrs. Wage, y'all. Man, that's good. That's it. That is it. All right. I don't know if you can hear me from over there, but that Mrs. Wage, don't sleep on her. That salsa, I've heard some people try her spaghetti mix, her spaghetti sauce mix. I'm not down for that. I'll do that myself. But the salsa mix, don't sleep on it. It's perfect. It is perfect. Just like that. You'll know soon. I need to know, Triple H. I need to know, what are you doing? And they'll want some seeds, Pitts. Thank you, Miss Andel. My nails, they need to be done badly. I only get my nails done once every other month, so they last for 2 months. He does a really good job when he does my nails, but I don't like going. So I only go once every 2 months, and they're actually starting to catch on things now. But he does really good with them. He's got to, because I've gone so long, I can't do a fill at that point. So he's always got to like pry them off and get them off. Lion Crest looking good. Here to hang out with you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining me. TT put that sauce mix back up. Hold on. You see it? And this is specialty for canning. So you can get it in your canning aisle. Like Walmart usually has the packets of this, but I can get this at our Menards, which is kind of like a Home Depot type store here in town. But yeah, this is special for canning. It says serve it up, freeze it up, or can it up. And the ingredients are dehydrated vegetables, onion, green bell pepper, jalapeno, chili pepper, garlic, and salt. So that's all that's in here. But I don't play with Mrs. Wages. And I think she's had some pickling spices. We didn't like that as much. Hey, the sweet spot. Thanks for joining me. Now it's a party. Is it hot? It's not hot to where I can't stand it. It does have a good heat. I don't think I would want to sit and just snack on the salsa alone, which is, we really don't have just salsa. We put the salsa in things. So it has a really good heat for that. It's good. I like it. It's great, but it's not hot. It's not like, I didn't put any habaneros in it. So it's just the chilies and the jalapenos. But I'm going to go give it a stir so the bottom doesn't burn. Okay, so there's 1 minute left on the timer. So what I'm going to do is get all the jars together. I am putting in 1/4 teaspoon. This little bitty thing of citric acid. It's what I use. You can use citric acid or store-bought lemon juice. I almost said lemonade. Or store-bought lemon juice when water bath canning tomatoes. The reason is tomatoes, fruit, they're a vegetable, but they're white. They're right on the fence of the pH balance. So just to make sure you're tipping into it being enough pH to where you don't have to pressure can, I'm adding some acid to it. You can also use store-bought lemon juice. When I first started canning, I just grabbed the citric acid, so I'm used to the citric acid. It doesn't have a taste. You don't taste it at all. And actually on it, it says replaces lemon juice for canning. So I will put this little bitty scoop into each jar, and that's all I need. And I'm using my Ball electric water bath canner back there in the back. I'm not sure how many jars that canner is going to hold for one thing. So I'm going to start with 6 wide mouth jars. So I have my wide mouth lids, and I personally do not heat up my lids beforehand. Ball says that you don't have to do that anymore. And because I haven't been canning for too long, by the time I came along, you didn't have to preheat them. So I just don't, but only when I'm using Ball. If I'm using another brand of lids, I will heat those up and everything to soften the seal. 6, getting my lids together or my rings together. And these need to be filled to 1/2 inch headspace. I can tell by that first cup that I'm going to have a couple of cantaloupes. Okay. That was a stem. Okay, now I'm going to debubble using this end that's getting all the air bubbles out. And then I will check for headspace one more time. Okay. Using a paper towel with some vinegar, wiping those lids off. All the way around. That's all. Okay, so I have a lot of room left in the canner, so I think I can maybe get at least 4 more jars in there. I'll let you see inside. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna grab more jars. One, two, three. I got 5. Almost forgot. I like this chunky one here. I overfilled this one, so. These. Okay, almost done with this. Just debubbling, making sure all the air bubbles are out, and then I will check the headspace one more time. And for this recipe, the headspace needs to be a 1/2 inch. It's coming in way too low. Not sure if you can see that. I'm going to go grab a paper towel to start to wash all these off. And I need 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't. Did you see this? And I think I'm only going to get one more in there. And it is full. So, top on, turn this to canning. Once that starts boiling, I will start my timer. It does need to process for, thought I said 15 minutes. So in 15 minutes, you're going to have some canned salsa. I'll catch up. Just catching up, making sure I didn't miss any, hiding anyone. No. Broke farmer doesn't like any kind of hot. I need you to get on that hot kick. Sometimes you just need some spice. If that pot gets a rolling boil, it like it's gonna go on the floor. If that pipe gets a rolling boil, it looks like it's gonna go on the floor. What? The pot, if the pot, it was full. It was full to the rim. Okay, the pot. Yes. So Sweet Spot says, so you do this while it's hot. Yes, you do want to do it while it's hot. I'm going to have hot jars, hot food, and I put them in the hot water. And then that way the jar is already warm. So there's not any type of shock and that's called thermal shock. So when the jar is cold and you're not heating it up slowly, um, it can get thermal shock and break the glass. And I've actually had like the bottom, and usually that's what happens. It's like a clean cut down here where I rushed some process, and this whole little bottom part falls off. So yes, do it while it's hot. Hey, Indiana Backyard Gardener, thanks for joining us. So you just got done canning pickles. I thought I was going to be able to can some pickles, but honestly, I've only gotten about 4 or 5 cucumbers out of that garden. I'm not canning just one cucumber at a time. So we just make a salad or something with them. So you can use dang near anything for a debubbler. They suggest you don't use metal. You can use metal as long as you don't scratch the inside of your jar. So if you're very gentle with it and maybe not rubbing it right up against the jar, you can use that. But you can use a plastic spatula if you have it. And I've even seen some people use like chopsticks. Yeah, I use that'll work. Mister says it smells good. It does smell good. It really does smell good. Hey, Brown. Hey, Pitts. Yes, you got to top it off. I want every inch in that jar. Like I said, we like our salsa. I don't know if I'm going to do another load or not, but we're going to have plenty of the salsa left. Just in time for football season. Thank you. How many pounds of tomatoes was that? So, of course, I doubled it because I'm just not going to do one thing. Should probably highlight it. So the recipe says 6 pounds of tomatoes. So I started out with 12 pounds of tomatoes if I added everything right. But I ended up over mixing it, and it was not as chunky as I wanted it to. So I did add in 14 ounce cans of tomatoes. So I'm going to say 12. I'm going to say that's maybe about 14 pounds of tomatoes. I don't do math. I think I skipped somewhere. Here I go. Sweet says she needs to buy one. Actually, my jams, my tomato sauce, and the salsa, those are the most popular ones, and I do have people buy them from me. I had to stop putting it on Facebook because I'd be like, yeah, I can 20 jars of this. And I have one cousin that will immediately call me up and be like, how many are you selling? So I had to stop. I had to keep that a secret because I'm not trying to do the extra work. So the sweet The sweet spot, sorry. I actually looked it up, and I remember when Turf Therapy was talking about the flip side marketplace, he said check your local cottage laws. So I looked at the local cottage laws for Indiana, which is where I am, and I cannot sell home good homemade canned goods and mail it. I can sell it if I'm handing it to you, or if I give it to somebody else and they hand it to you, but I can't put them in the mail. Therefore, I can't sell any of my canned goods on the flip side marketplace unless it's local only. But I can mail it and just give it to you. I don't mind that. She's making like 24 jars. How many did I put in there? I put 10 in there. So, yeah, probably at least 20 jars. I'm going to check and see if it's boiling yet. It is. So, setting my timer. Let you see. It's just starting to boil. And I'm going to clean this up so when they're ready to come out, I have a spot for them. Actually, I'm good over here. So I just grabbed a towel and I'm going to put it right here on the island, because when they come out, you don't want to take that hot jar and put it on a cold countertop. That will shock the jar too and could cause it to break. So I put a towel down. That way I have something, a cushion and something warm for them to go on. I'm behind in chat. I'm really behind in chat. I hope I did not miss anyone as they came in. Indiana, did it jump? There we go. I did 8 dill, 4 sweet, and 4 spicy. Did you record it? I've done dill, but I've never done sweet. My mister likes sweet, and I would love to taste the spicy. So I hope you recorded it so we could see it. I already know I'm going to be addicted to canning. You are. When you not only, you know, you can cook, you know, you like your food, but when you can take that and put it on the shelf and it's shelf stable, that way, anytime you want, you can open up a jar, you're going to be addicted to it. You are going to just love it. And one thing that I always say, what really got me on canning was making my own spaghetti sauce. I always like chunky spaghetti sauce, and I like spaghetti sauce with mushrooms in it. Well, at the store, they never sold both of those together. So I'd have to get 1 jar chunky and 1 jar with mushrooms, but I didn't need 2 jars. So I was wasting a little bit of it. And when you look at the ingredients in there, you can't pronounce half of them. When I can my own spaghetti sauce, I know exactly what's in there. Plus, I got it chunky, and plus, I got my mushrooms in it. So I'm not being wasteful at all. So after that, I never looked back with store-bought spaghetti sauce. If we don't have spaghetti sauce here, which we always are going to have some, but I'm just going to make some up real quick because we're not going back to store-bought. There's just some stuff. Yes, that was all diced tomatoes. So I used 10 of these 14 ounce of diced fire roasted with garlic. tomatoes. I put these, I think it's a commercial, and it's like, I put that in everything. I put this in everything. I still have the jars of my own diced, so I use 3 quarts of my own diced tomatoes, but that fire roasted just gives it an extra something. I don't know. It's just extra. Right. Our state is really strict. Yes. Yes, it is. So can't sell it. I would love to sell it on the flip side, but I can't. What else? Mr. was a chef when I first met him, and he's super busy, so it ain't gonna happen, but he still has wishes, dreams of a food truck. You should. You should. You did a video. Thank you. Yes. Homemade is better. Pets. You like canning. You just don't know you like canning. You're going to have to do it a little bit more. And then you're going to be like, yeah, I like canning. I always made my own, but once I actually have tomatoes growing. Yes. Nothing beats homegrown tomatoes, but y'all know I'm not a gardener. Like, I'm going to get 2 or 3 tomatoes, but I'm not going to get enough to can. So if I can't make it to the Amish market, I'm going to get those cans of tomatoes. Frank's Red. Okay, got it. Fire roasted. Yes, fire roasted. There's only 8 more minutes left on that, and that quick. You're going to love just opening up a jar. And actually, I need to do a video. I've been so busy the last couple of weeks and everything that I have let the pantry go. It's not organized. I couldn't tell you what's down there and what is down there. No, I got tomatoes and green beans and corn. But I need to do a video of me getting that pantry under control, because it's not the way that I like it to be. No, you don't know you like canning. You just need to do it again, because you do. You're going to love it, Pitts. Thank you so much. If you could hit the thumbs up button, I greatly appreciate that. Fair. That's fair. I am a gardener. Clean with me video. Yes, that's what's going to have to be, a clean with me video. So does anybody else have any canning projects coming up? So Indiana Backyard Gardener just canned some pickles. Best yet, what do you have going on? Pit Stop, what are you thinking about canning? Pickles is really easy. Or peppers, you can pickle peppers. I am going to say we did pickled asparagus. We did just regular asparagus. That is something I will never can. Never, ever. We tried it. It's mushy. It's not good. We will never can. I will never can asparagus again. But you can dang near pickle anything. So I think that's really easy. And it only takes a couple of minutes to process it. Gardening is live. You're doing salsa next. Salsa is a staple. Spaghetti sauce, salsa, green beans, corn, and vegetable soup. We have to have that on hand at all times. We did some okra. I did some okra and I didn't eat it, but I think my father-in-law and Mr. If you're still on, let me know. I think they really liked it. They really liked the pickled okra. Well, you need to start thinking about canning something. Do what you do. But yeah. I was like, let me do a live. I need to start getting in the habit of doing that again. I think I'm trying to remember. I think I did the pickle crisp because I know I have some in my little drawer right here. And then I will even use bay leaves when I pickle stuff too, just because something in the bay leaves will help keep it crisp. And we're fine with the crispness of the pickles and everything else, but that asparagus, nah. I ended up giving it all to this girl at work, but I think she made like a creamed asparagus soup out of it or something. But nah, nah, never again. Or if I can come up with, yes, yes. I think that sounds like a great idea. And you were talking to Pitts, right? You were talking. Get out of there. I think you slipped. Go. Grape leaves work too. Something in it. I'm not even going to try to make up what the word is, but there's something in it that helps with the crispness. Typos. Kodak is walking around here. Kodak says hi, you guys. Being a good boy. Besides trying to get on the couch, you thought I didn't see you, did you? I saw you. Go. Typos. That's fine. Indiana Backyard Gardener, thank you. I appreciate you watching. I was saying if you are not busy, I can. Okay. I had to think how to do this. Hold on. There. I am open. I don't know if you can still hear me or not, but I am opening my email to email you the link. Come on. Let's try it this way.
Yeah.
No.
Where the cheese at?
Where the cheese at?
It's salt. I thought you was making nachos.
I am making nachos.
Ooh, that's spicy.
It's not that spicy.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
You didn't try it.
I did try it. Yes, I'm live. He says it's spicy, y'all.
It's good.
Best yet, if you can hear me, I am emailing you the link now. Just hit send. Or I could have pinned it. It's a dang shame. There. Timer's up. Okay. So I think I'm up getting ready. Okay. So I think I did it fine. So the timer went off. What I did was I turned the canner from canning and I turned the temperature all the way down. Now what I'm going to do is let that sit for about 10 minutes. And also what I'm going to do is leave that lid a little bit ajar like that so the temperature can start to cool down, and then I'll be ready to take the jars out in about 10 minutes once they started to cool down from that boiling, because it's cool in the house and everything. I just want to make sure that, one, you don't have any thermal shock where the jar breaks, or two, you can have siphoning. So siphoning is when all the stuff comes out of your jars. If you've ever canned and you've seen anything come out of here, or you had like residue dripping or something like that, that's where it was a little bit too hot in the jar and too cool outside. I think I did it right. I obviously need to do more live so I can get more comfortable with them, since I don't know what I'm doing. But we are waiting for Best Yet Journey to come on up. So how will I know when you're here? Could I do this? I'm coming. Okay. We'll go back to this. Just while we're waiting for that temperature to drop. And I think it's got about another couple of minutes. But thank you all for joining me. And it is hot in this kitchen, y'all. I'm sweating. My chat jumped. Hope I didn't miss anyone. Anyone coming in? Now, one thing that I have never tried is like the corn salsas or salsa verde. And I think Triple H has a video on salsa verde. Actually, Mr. was adamant that I have done a canning a salsa canning videos. He's like, I've seen it. I know you have. It's like, nah, confusing me with somebody else. Nah. But in this ball book that I use, it actually has a lot of recipes for salsa. So I think maybe one day I will venture out and try some of the corn salsa or salsa verde. Or this says, hope I'm saying it right, tomatillo salsa. And I think that's all this one has. The Ball website, which is Fresh Preserving, has a lot more jars of a lot more recipes of salsa. So if I do another live canning videos, what would you guys like to see me can live? I know I did a vote. There she is. Hey, Naya.
Yay! I gotta do it.
Hey.
Okay, goodbye.
Can you go give me one of the things I asked for? All right, so hey, good idea, great idea. Glad to be here. It looks like I'm probably delayed a little teeny bit. I'm gonna try not to look over here now. Am I too small? I look very small.
I'm trying to fix it to where I can get you larger. Hold on.
Wait. Is your cans ready?
They're just cooling down right now, so.
Okay. All right.
There you go. I made you bigger.
No, I want you up here too. I need you. Don't leave me. I think you can just touch the pot and remove the pot down.
There we go.
All right, yeah, don't leave me.
Don't leave you.
All right. So boom. So okay, so I posted been canning for like the last 5 days, and I didn't do it. And you said, "What is everybody canning?" I could have easily said I was canning pickled onions, but I never did it. So it's pretty easy to can pickled onions. You just have to do it. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much you be wanting to do stuff, but you just don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it. You don't want to get up.
You just don't want to do it. So I kind of like know a pickling recipe that I go by. But I'm gonna just look over in this book right quick. And this is
Okay.
So this was before ball. Kerr. So this is their book, which this book was born in 1940 something probably. Copyrighted in 1948.
That's all I can say.
That's all I can say. 48.
I think I want to try some pickled onions because Mr. always talking about he wants some pepper and onions. So
I have a lot of peppers and stuff. I had a friend of mine reach out to me and asked me, can I make him some pickled onions? And I told him yes. And he doesn't know I'm just really giving it to him. I'm not charging him, but he want to pay me and everything like that. But, I just don't make announcements when I'm pickling it or doing things because people do want you to just want to come over and get it. Like that mango salsa, they was ridiculous about that mango salsa. It was just too much. So If they ask me to make it, I'll make it. But other than that, I'll never make an announcement for nobody to try nothing else again because they be worse. I just want to go ahead and say her hey KK, hey Triple H, hey Adele, hey The Sweet Spot, hey Tina, hey Indiana, hey Broke if you're still here, and anybody else that's in the room that I didn't say hello to. Let me keep doing this because I'm a little nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I have no idea. First of all, I'm small. It's on the way. She got me about this little.
You are the same size as me.
But the thing is all the way over there. But when I look to my left, I can see that I'm big.
And
it's delayed. All right, so here we go. So they got recipes in here for chutney and different things like that. Pickles, figs. You can pickle figs.
That's what I'm looking at my book right now. I'm seeing pickle okra, butternut squash, cauliflower. I have done green tomatoes. We never tried them. We haven't opened up that jar yet, but we've done green tomatoes.
Listen to this. Ice water pickles.
What? Where's that at?
That's in my book.
Now, when I make my pickles, I will soak them in ice water the night before, and that kind of helps keep them crisp. But that's it.
I don't know. These ice water pickles cost for 3 cups of sugar. That sounds nasty.
Them is sweet pickles.
I haven't found pickled onions yet. I found it.
I have pickled onions in my book. And I also see spiced red cabbage. I bet that would be good. I might try that. They always putting extra seasonings in it, though. I don't know about all them seasonings. But I have, and I'm using this book. There is a recipe for pickled onions. Well, it says, hold on. It says onion pickles. And this says pearl onions. I don't want that.
Why they using the word curl?
Pearl. Them little tiny onions.
See, can you find pickled onions? This one is talking about it, but it ain't gave me no recipe yet.
I want to say hi to Nikki, Everyday Life of OCD is Chick. She has come in the house and
Welcome, Nikki.
Crops.
Welcome, Miss Pam.
Hey, Miss Pam. Thanks for joining us. So we are canning, and actually it's been 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go grab my jars out the canner.
So basically Titi started off her live, and she started her live off. She was showing us she was making salsa. So pretty much she was just making salsa on live, and we were just in there. So when she was making conversation with us, she said, what are you canning? What are you canning, best yet, or whatever the case may be. Instead of telling her what I was canning, I told her if it was okay with her, there you go, there's her salsa. I said, since it was okay with her, if it was okay with her, I'll come on live and I'll actually can on live with her as well. So I'm here on Tiki's platform canning pickled onions. So what I'm doing right now is just looking down in the book to look for a recipe for pickled onions. And I personally have not found nothing yet. So basically all I know how to make pickled onions is you cut up the onions, You put them in the jars. My jars are already ready. Put them in the jars and pour the brine over top of it. Clean the room, debubble, all that good stuff, and just process. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna think about
That's
it
all
too
you
much.
gotta do.
Too much now. I know that it's usually if I use 3 cups of vinegar, I'll use 3 cups of water. I think that's what I normally do. So I don't see that. So if anybody can talk about a good grind in the chat. So and Dale, she's saying, I like your t-shirt, thank you. Nikki saying hello, hello. Everybody saying yum yum, cool. So let me go ahead and just make the brine right quick, okay? I'm gonna get some shoes on. I don't have shoes. All right. I'm gonna wait till she come back though. So all right, so for the brine, I'm gonna do 3 cups of distilled vinegar, and then I'm gonna do 3 cups of water, and I have this pickling, this Bano pickling
I saw that at the
spices.
store.
I ordered it from Amazon, but I have a smaller one too. But I have this one as well. The only thing I don't like sometimes about the pickling stuff is one of these spices I don't care for. I think it's the one that smell like Christmas stuff.
Is
But
it clove?
I think it's the clove in there I don't like.
So Indiana Backyard Gardener put up a recipe. She says 8 cups of onions, 5.5 cups of white vinegar. Can y'all hear my jars pinging? 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of canning salt, 2 cups of sugar, 8 tablespoons of mustard seed, and 4 teaspoons of celery seed. But didn't you do a spicy?
So I did canned pickled carrots and onions before, and I really like that flavor. I really do.
Then you can carry that same, yes, you can hear the ping. You can carry that same flavor into the onions.
Right.
Like once you got your brine down.
Yeah, because I don't have none of that stuff. So a brine is really consists of 1 part of this and 1 part of that.
Yes.
I've seen people use 3 and 1, and then I've seen people use 3 and 3, and I think my recipe is 3 and 3. So I'm gonna just go with the 3 and 3. But I look like I only got about 3 cups anyway.
So I'm heating my salsa back up so I can go ahead and finish canning the last couple of jars of that. But I gotta let it get heated up first, get warm. But did y'all see? So I ended up with 10 pints. 10 pints was a canner full for me.
And now you're gonna go for 10 more?
I don't think there's 10 in there, but we gonna see. We gonna find out. And Indiana Backyard Gardener says exactly, you can use 1 brine for everything. So when you find out what you like.
I'm listening.
Nope. When you find out what you like, that brine, just you can use it for as much as you want, or you can switch it up if you want to. And Dale says vinegar, salt, water for a brine, right? I have no clue. Yes, ma'am, you are correct. I don't think you have to use salt in all brines. Not salt, sugar. Or let me look. So I'm finding vinegar and water. Nope. So you can even do a brine with just vinegar and water. I think that's what makes it a brine. And then the salt or the sugar or the spices, that's That's going to give you your unique flavor.
All right. So I use about a tablespoon of sugar, and I'm gonna use 1/4 of this pickling agent.
I'm gonna get that. I saw it. I think we were at Meyer, and I saw it. Container Crops Miss Pam says, I cannot wait to learn to can. I love this. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
And this is kosher salt.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's that vinegar.
Woo! I don't know if it's the vinegar or that.
It's always the vinegar for me every single time.
Good Lord.
Especially
so anyway, bless.
that.
So I put that in there. You never want to put too much salt in anything. So TT, you were going to town on that salt and that sauce, FYI.
See, this is why I don't salt stuff. I like salt. I really, really like salt. So then everybody is like, that's too salty. But for me, I'm like, that's good. So
I used to make stuff too salty for everybody. Well, not everybody, but my sister. My sister used to always talk about, your food good, but it's too salty.
That's my best friend. I'm the type of person that will get a bag of chips though and just lick the salt off of it. I love me some salt.
Yeah, salt will be the death of it. I ain't got no money.
Yep. Container Crops. Miss Pam says she does not have a sweet tooth. I don't have a sweet tooth.
I don't have a sweet tooth.
I pass on it all. I want some salt. All right. So while you are doing that, I'm going to go grab my jars and get them into the canner too. And let's see if I can put that up too.
And I'm just doing this like 1 inch, a 1 inch cut. I'm just pulling the chat back up, y'all. And I'm gonna put the font bigger too. Pop that thing up to about 125. Okay, so I got the laptop muted, but I can see the chat. Let's see. Sweet Spot don't have a sweet spot. Pam don't have a sweet tooth. Hey, Sweet Pea, I was in a live today, and the person's name was Sweet Pea. They were new to the young lady Tiana channel today. And y'all, it is some mean people out here in these big channels and just so rude and mean. I witnessed the most awful stuff in the live today, and she did so well. She did not pay them no mind. Pretty much the chat knows about trolls and stuff like that, so nobody really paid them any mind. But it was so sad how they just wanted to, just find negative to talk about. I mean, stuff that was irrelevant to somebody's lifestyle that you don't know nothing about. Why are you in here anyway? What floats one person boat don't float the other person boat, Somebody might say, oh, I wouldn't dare put birds on my wall. That's none of my business. I don't care why you got to be coming to put all that in my chat. And then they didn't just stop there. They just kept coming with picking one thing after another, like 20 comments. Like that person was showing their face and showing their butt. And she just didn't give it any kind of life at all. And she did well. And it was not just one person, it was 2 people. And I'm like, God, is people this ugly for real? Right? And then you had the people who support her and just continued on supporting her, but it's just ridiculous. And they label them as trolls, but after Tiana had read one of the comments, she was like, Jack. So I started calling the trolls Jack because she sounded like one of my aunties. Instead of saying Jack A, she was just like Jack. And like she wasted time coming over there to see what they had to say. So basically, I'm just gonna stuff the mason jar with the onions like so. And this was like a half an onion. But yeah, on a good note, I don't know why this was not playing, y'all. I wanted to keep playing, but yet the chat keep rolling. Let's see. I love sweet. All right. And let's see. Well, and there when you just wrote, she needed someone to take them out. Well, she doesn't believe in having moderators, and she leaves them up there so everybody to see. And I just hung around. Normally, I don't even hang around long and stuff because there's no telling when those big channels gonna get off. But sometimes I just use it on the weekend, just peek my head in and enjoy a little bit and try to come back when the food ready because I wanna get an air bite because the food do be looking good. And this time I just felt like it was meant for me to be there to see this. I didn't like it and it was hurtful, but just the support of everybody else in the channel, it just made it to realize that there are some people that are so miserable, and there's some people that are just unhappy with their own lives, so they got to do everything they can to corrupt somebody else's. So it was meant for me to see it. I didn't enjoy it, that's for sure. And I know she's probably going to go back in her comments later and appreciate me sticking around, and supporting her and, bigger, saying nice things towards the chat, in the chat. You want to come say hello? Maybe this is why I haven't wanted to do this because my eyes. See, I can't even bend down there and come read the chat because they're going to have been towards the onions. My eyes going to be burning. Make the chat bigger. I done went from 125 to 150. I'm at 150 now, y'all. Yeah, Nikki, I be sticking around to get me an air bite. I'm glad Titi gave me the opportunity to come up here and go ahead and get some of this canning out the way because I told the guy yes. That's been almost 2 weeks ago, and I've been just adding stuff. I could have did it and just did not do it. Now I put 2 of those habaneros at the bottom of one of those, and I'm gonna put garlic at the end of it too. Y'all, I'm not gonna make it. So I have 2 habaneros down there. I have these cloves of garlic over here too. And I just pretty much just open the garlic up, smush it down with your knife and kind of like let those flavors come out. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. I can't even see what I'm doing. I'm about to be crying. TT, what's she doing over there? Mm-hmm. And her healthy home gave me a trick. She said you got to put olive oil on the daggone knife to help. Didn't you say that, KK? I forgot all about that trick. Sure.
I am back, Miss Lydia.
Thank you. I've been holding it down, girl.
I've heard you. You did real good. I was talking. I was saying, I know that's right.
I couldn't hear you saying nothing. Your thing was on muted, but these onions, girl, I think that's why I was ducking it. But I'm doing pretty good with the cut.
Those look good. Mister gonna be wanting me to make some.
You should probably. So I'm just pushing them down there. That's what I've seen people do.
So Nikki says, Tabitha Brown says, if you can't have a good day, don't you go messing up nobody else's. That's right.
All right.
That's right.
All right.
And yes, Indiana Backyard Gardener, I will definitely put the description down in the put the recipe in the description, and I will see if I can get on Amazon and link that Mrs. Wages salsa mix. Bless you. Bless you.
That one no sleeve, that was a cup.
Come on. There we go. My mama used to say, never waste a good cry. Let those onions do their thing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Bless you. So Pit Stop says she about to go watch a movie with her family. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. And
I'll tell you all about it. But yeah, so you and your sister was gonna go take this day out. Yeah. And y'all was gonna be going where you were going at again?
I didn't say where we were going.
Okay. You were going to this event.
We were going to this event. It was like a health fair.
But it was canceled.
It was canceled. So I haven't really said anything, and I don't put it on YouTube or anything. But I will sometimes make like body butters and like bath salts and stuff like that. And then my sister has a indoor sensory gym for children with sensory issues. And we had both got a table for that. Well, we getting ready to go. I'm running late, and I see my mom is blowing my phone up. I call, and she was like, yeah, don't leave your house. They canceled it.
You were ready.
So there went the day. So that's fine with me. I got my whole day back. So I'm actually glad it worked out, because I was like, I don't know when I'm going to find some time to do this.
Yeah, that's what I was like, when you asked about, what am I canning and stuff like that, I know you went, spending time with your husband and all, but if you just want to really kick it up, I can come on here and can too.
Yeah.
But this job ain't as easy as I thought it was going to be. These onions, boy. They bringing it all out.
Nikki says she heard to soak the onion in water before you slice it. I have never, ever heard that.
Ooh. Yeah. I usually be good, but I'm usually only doing one onion.
Right. I can do an onion real quick.
Yeah, I love onions. I can't cook without onions. If I don't have no onion, there's going to be some smoke in the city. It's a problem. I can't even function.
And
I
Andell
didn't
wants to know what you had behind that counter you was trying to hide.
truly. I forgot where I was at, girl. I forgot where I was at. I had to go get a truly because I'm truly in tears right now. So the brine is strong. The room is heated. I put the ceiling fan on. Naya ain't trying to come out and see me. She ain't trying to fire. Hey, y'all, I'm going to fire Naya too. She can be glad to be fired. But Naya, the family bring out the best in you. They bring out the best in you. Some of those videos, and I want to apologize for the people that's in the room right now. Yeah, I ain't delete those bad words because I felt like felt like I ain't never tell nobody I ain't you cuss. So I left them bad words right up in there.
You and Naya on them videos though. The
That
two of
is.
y'all.
And then when I
And
went
then
to
the
go
running.
that spider was green and he had long arms and he was eating like a moth-like. And I had already seen him before. I kind of like got my gloves and getting ready because I wasn't going right. I didn't come over there ready for real. I was halfway ready. And so when I got my gloves and I got started, there he go again. And he still had that bug in his mouth. He said he ain't gonna let us stop his show.
Andell said it was hilarious.
Man, I went back and I said, she was like, Mama gonna put a bug on me. No, she said, Mama, somebody, I said, I was gonna put them on your ass. That was on video. He monetized. Ain't that right, me? I died laughing when I heard that. I tried not to voice over it. But I really wanted to do both of them. But at the same time, you got all these videos. Like, do you just go ahead and put your harvest out there? No, mute it all. Lydia, mute it all. But when I was supposed to mute that whole video and do a whole voiceover.
Uh-huh.
And it was supposed to be a whole voiceover doing the Tina challenge about, your God 2021 wrap up. That's what I wanted it to be. Well, when I went to go do the video and me and Naya had so much going on, I thought it was funny. I said, I want this to be a harvest video. Then you lay in there and you end up watching YouTube another day, and then you see somebody popping video. I think I seen Joy popping video. I said, Joy, I ain't get the popping video yet. So I want to do the popping video. And then so I'm laying there and I got this harvest video in front of me because mind you, soon as Kiki Urban Pantry said something, I went out right then and did it. Harvest my herbs. So soon as she said it, I went out there and did it. So now I got this video and I don't really know how I'm gonna put it together, but I'm gonna put it together. Then I said, do it 2 in 1.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's what I decided to do. I'm gonna support both channels. I'm supporting everybody. Sometimes
I'm gonna start this timer.
Oh, you talking about the timer for the you going in with 10 more cans?
I put in 6.
Okay, so that's 16 jars.
Yep. I got 6 out of there, and I got enough for one more, but I don't feel like trying to find it and heat it up. And plus, I guess I'm gonna make nachos tonight, so I'll just use it for that.
You already got your meat. You already got your meat thawed out for that, or you gonna?
It's thawed out. I can go ahead and whip that up too. But Miss Pam said you and Naya, y'all some scaredy cats.
You better already know. Somebody had to come out and say it.
Nikki said she laughed so hard at that video.
She was making me have bad nerves, y'all. She be making me have bad nerves. I got another video I didn't post yet when Naya got sick right there on the camera.
What? Is she
Yes.
okay?
Oh, yeah. That been 2 weeks ago. She overheated or something. Something happened. We were doing just fine and jumping from spiders and lizards. And then all of a sudden I had to get one more clip out of her to wrap it up. And she dropped that.
Oh.
I'm like, what is it? You ain't recording me. She said, I feel my mouth is watering. I'm like, just go in the house. Just go in the house. You must be overheated. And it was the sun wasn't out, but it was hot.
Mm-hmm.
And it was it was dry. Oh, guess that humidity. The humidity was very high.
That's how it was with us all week because it stormed. So it was cloudy every single day. But when it wasn't storming, that humidity, woo, no joke.
Which headspace should I use?
You need to use, hold on, I got my book right here. Leaving half an inch headspace. So I think I'm actually going to put the stove back on and brown my meat. Might as well.
Might as well.
All right.
Anybody else got anything else to can?
What else are y'all canning?
Come on up here, can.
This is the last of the salsa I had. So I'm just going to add that to the nacho.
And I already canned yesterday. I canned some what Triple H said? Triple H said she had a top secret thing.
Yes, she had a top secret.
Yeah, I got something too. I got some top secret too.
What y'all got? What y'all doing?
It ain't gonna be me and her. I don't know what she got, but she ain't the only one got some top secret over there. Oh yeah, this is kind of like a.
What's the best way y'all get the sausage out of these things? I always just cut it in half. That's how I get it out. And I'm putting some hot sausage in here. No, will you? Are you staying here or you leaving? You stand because I'm making nachos. You don't matter. Yeah. Just give. What? I'm gonna give you a knife. Give you a knife for here. All right, so I'm gonna let that brown. See if I missed anybody in the chats. Miss Lydia, what she done took herself down? Okay. So Miss Pam says, "What happens if you leave too much headspace?" So if you leave too much headspace, because you're creating a vacuum, that's what seals it. It can. And I'm gonna bring Lydia. But it doesn't look like she's still talking. um. Bye. But if you have too much headspace, it can create like a vacuum, and then your jar will actually concave. It could break your lid, your seal, because it's sunk in too much. I haven't had that happen, but I've heard from like books and everything that is something that can happen.
You don't see it over there? In both rooms?
That's your top secret is behind the counter.
So right
It said no shit, bros. I can hear you.
So right before I was over here talking about Triple H got something top secret, my cell phone just went dead. I said that, and then so I watched it on YouTube, and it was hilarious. The phone just clean, just went out. It was hilarious. That's why they all laughed, because I was talking smack. Oh, and then I had to come up here from my trusty laptop. I asked for some shoes.
Yep, all that.
All right, y'all. One more onion and I'm done. I'm over it. I don't have no onions in the house anyway, so I'm gonna save my 2 onions. Matter of fact, oh yeah, I need my I'm gonna just go ahead and pack these in the other one. I'm not cutting that nail another one up.
That looks good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cut no more. I just took the ones out this I had got a half a jar, then I like looked over there at them onions and I'm like, I don't want to cut no more. I don't want to do it.
So Miss Ann wants to know if you are water bath canning your pickles, your pickled onions.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a steamer, a can steamer.
That is one gadget I do not have.
I thought I got that from you.
Well, it ain't here yet.
So I got that from Her Healthy Home. She the one was using it.
Yes, yes, she has used it.
You know, I know where I seen it at first though. It was a lady channel. She was a very small channel, and she did some gardening with her father, and she did some canning in the kitchen. But I can't recall her name. But if I see her channel, I'll know it. And she's always canning and stuff. She makes pretty good videos.
Okay.
It was
Yeah, what's her name?
You probably follow her too. Something maybe it was Simply Living. Maybe.
Is it Linda?
Well, I don't remember her name. She never said it. I don't recall her saying, you know how sometimes we come on and we say our name?
Uh-huh.
Usually that becomes a signature for most people, you know, who come on. Like for me, I say, hey young world, it's Lydia. Like oh, my name is Lydia. I mean, it's okay when you call me Best Yet because that's the name of the channel. But once you get to know me, and I think I talked about this a long time ago, just call me Lydia. Best Yet is how I'm living. I'm living my best life yet.
But you know what? I stopped saying my name because I was getting it confused. If you watch some of my videos, sometimes I would be like, welcome to Tia's Urban Pantry. This is T. This is TT. So I just stopped saying my name because I was confusing myself.
Oh, I feel like sometimes, whoo, we could.
I would stir these up a little bit more.
Oh, I don't need to stir this up at all. Ooh, wee. What about that? All right, y'all. Look like I don't have my I ain't never got two things that match. And I'm using the ball lid canning tops, and I will not be putting them in hot water. Dog said you don't have to do that no more. So I'm trusting.
They ain't never did me wrong.
So I'm trusting.
So Miss Dandelia says she loves her steam canner. She said first place she saw it was Led's channel. The Sweet Spot says she wants one. Indiana Backyard Gardener says she has two regular canners. I just use them. Yes, I have my two big like water bath canner things. And then I have my electric canner. And then I just have my one pressure cooker. We got the electric canner because my old stove was dying and it would not heat up like it should have. All right. Done.
All right, so I'm done, but not done because I need a paper towel. I don't got nothing in that. Nothing. What's funny is I hadn't been outside canning in months. So I know my items should all be in this house.
Yeah.
But yet,
never were they
I don't see a funnel. I I don't see the if I wanted to get the magnet out, I don't see that. I don't see. And this house ain't so big.
Container Crop says she needs something. So if you just have a big stock pot, which I don't, I actually use my big water bath canners if I'm looking for a big stock pot type thing. But if you have a big stock pot, all you have to do is have the water go up at least an inch over the top of your jar. And that's all you need. You don't need anything specific unless you're pressure canning. Then that is completely different than a pressure cooker. Ann wants to know, is your canner a fruit saver?
Is my canner a fruit saver?
Is that the brand? Are you asking, is that the brand of it?
Oh, it is. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So yes.
All right. While you're doing that, I think I need to run downstairs to the pantry and grab a couple things for these. Autumn lids.
That's called frustration right there. I got something I can use. Okay. All right, TT, what's the head space? 1 inch be fine? And I have a spout on this pot, y'all. So
I can't even go downstairs without y'all bothering me. Okay.
how much was the head space?
Half an inch.
So I'm gonna use this straw.
That works.
That's what I'm using to debubble, y'all. And it's going right down the side. I'm not seeing the chat. I'm sorry if anybody said anything. Ooh. Lord to mercy. All right, there we go. If you got anything to say to me, say it after my eyes start burning. Stop burning. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out in the chat.
Yes, thank you.
I want to let Miss Pam know that she got a very interesting chat. I need to go ahead and get that info in. I started. I knew I couldn't get my 100% time, so I stopped because I don't want to miss none. What about if they poking up? Y'all can tell we concentrating. We ain't talking. We ain't even but get in the kitchen and get quiet.
I'm almost done.
Yes, yes, Miss Pam, your last live, and I had y'all. Y'all don't blame nothing to my head, not heart, only my head, cause I be in the right mind. But I tell you, it happens every time. Miss everything. But I know you know, Miss Pam. You understandable. And TTA tell me she was live. They can send me a text message or
I'm
nothing.
sorry.
It's okay. I would have did the same thing, girl. You don't gotta go. I ain't gotta know when you go live. If it's
All
meant
right.
for me to be there, I'll be there. And I was there, and I saw you were live. Like, oh, TT live. All right, gotta go. I don't know. Oh, cause this what it was. I was talking to my cousin songwriter, right? And I was just she asked me was I gonna be doing the show anymore. No, she's like, am I doing the show Monday? I was like, no, I'm on. That was the season finale. Oh, you must didn't come. She's like, no, I was there. And then I start remembering, the conversations I was having with her, and remember that she was there, and just talking about it with her a little bit. And then I was telling her, the again why I was taking a break because I need to make sure everything is all copacetic with Naya and everything like that, with going back to school and different things, just so I could be ready. And, um, and then I said something to songwriter about, you know, I'm getting my guests together and everything. And
Getting ready.
yeah, I'm getting my guests together, but I want to be, talk to them too first, with their schedules and different things
Yeah.
like that, so I can try to cater to that time too, because I don't want to be like I was last time when I was Mondays and then I changed it to Tuesday. And then when I went to
Uh-huh.
Mondays, a lot of people that forgot and missed it. And then I said, because that's easily can happen. And as I said that to her, I said, like I meant to be in Miss Pam live at 7 o'clock today, her premiere. I said her premiere, and I meant to be there today, and I'm on the phone talking to you. She said, well, it's only 7:30. I said, I doubt if her premiere no 30 minutes long. And then she was like, well, it could be. So I was like, you right, let me check. And you were live. I said, gotta go, TT live. And that's the only way I found out, just having a conversation with somebody about YouTube. Because I don't, necessarily be sitting in front of it all day, but
Right.
it's my source of television besides Netflix and Stars, and
Mm.
I'm not watching movies. I'm using YouTube because I don't know why I didn't use YouTube so many years ago. I didn't really use YouTube for content. I only used it every so often if I needed
Right.
help doing a task or something like that, just to get a job done around the house, see how to change a fuse in a Honda Elantra.
What?
Yes, why my horn don't work in my Honda Elantra, something like that. So I used to do like look up videos to find out that type of stuff. I never belonged to a community where I showed up all the time and
Yeah.
we just
Me
learned,
neither.
learn to get to know each other. So I really appreciate the families that I have, had the opportunity to meet on YouTube, and I didn't even know it was like this. I didn't even know.
Uh-huh.
So that's, I love it. I don't want to change anything about it.
Right.
All right. So I got the pickle juice in there, but I don't want to put them little, the herbs and bits and pieces. I'm
Right.
I'm gonna show it to y'all. I don't really want to take that and put it in there.
Right. It's been extracted. That brine has soaked it all in. You can eat if you want to. So, Indiana Backyard Gardener, I think this is to Miss Pam. It says, make sure you don't have the jars on the bottom. Elevate them. That's absolutely right.
Right. So
if you're using, you do want some type of rack, or you can use. I've seen people like, put a towel on the bottom, or like you can do something. I got, if I can find it. When I first started canning, I got this thing, and it expands. It can go as small or as big as you need it. It's plastic, and it fits into a drawer. So I got that for like $1 something. Those are nice. I like that.
And I just got 2 24-ounce wide mouth and 2 16. I didn't clean the rim. Shoot. Good thing it's vinegar.
Good thing it's vinegar.
I wouldn't have forgot this if it was jelly.
Miss Pam says, I have a huge stock pot, but to me it's a thin stainless steel, so I'd rather use something specific. You can, I think,
even though even though stock pots be thin. I mean, even the canner is thin. The canner is not a thick old heavy pot like our moms used to have. So if you have like the biggest pot, I think like a 24-inch pot, you can can the little half pints with no problem. But you can't. Is this a half pint? What is this?
That is a pint.
So the half pints can go in like a pot like you got on the stove. But they can't. Oh, mister, you looking good over there. Yes. We can see your plate, Mr. Brown.
They can see it the way you got it. Will you tell Mimi it's done too?
Oh. Okay. With the phone going.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You lied, man. You lied.
All right, let me hide.
He said, let me hide.
You fixing them scoops lied.
Each one of the scoops gotta be filled.
Each one.
Each one. Don't you miss a scoop. So Adele wants to know, Miss Pam, do you have an electric or gas stove? And Miss Pam says electric and glass top. The recipe says 1 inch. You might want to read on that. There are, let me show this up here. There are certain canners you can't use on a glass top. So when I was canning, we've always had a glass top. And on the other stove, honestly, I never even looked it up. But when we got this new stove, I did look it up. And it said that the stove can handle the weight of a canner load of cans, of jars and everything. My only thing is I have to absolutely make sure that I pick up the canner and move it to a different eye when it's done processing. So that can be the hard part for me, because if it's a canner load, it can be really, really heavy. But, well, I think you split. But other than that, I just have to make sure that I pick up the canner. But my specific stoves, they said that it is okay for canning. But I did have to look it up on the manufacturer's website. Yes, I have a Presto as well. Nikki said, get it, mister.
Huh?
I said, Nikki said, get it, mister.
I got it.
She said, I got it.
Got it.
Every scoop.
Miss Mary is in the house. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Welcome, Miss Mary.
Type of canners you can't use on the glass top because the glass top sometimes. called suction and will crack the glass oven. Yes, you do want to make sure you look it up first. But like I said, before we got this, that was a big thing of mine.
I heard you.
Somebody heard it.
Yeah.
Oh.
How he burping and eating? I thought you burped with drinks.
He got him a drink and went down into that man cave. He not eating up here.
Sweet Spot said, "Don't hide it, divide it."
Indiana Backyard Gardener, they take a long time to boil. So on our old stove, I think that was Kenmore, that took a really long time. That's why we got the electric canner, because it would take so long to come up to a boil. This Samsung, I still have to remember to turn it down, and I'm turning it down to like a 2, and it's still maintaining a boil. Otherwise, all the water will be gone, and I have to start all over. So this Samsung is perfect for me. It's perfect. And Dell said, "Mr. is hungry." Yes, he was hungry. Let's see what else we have.
Thank you so much. So yeah, Miss Pam talked about the cast iron being on the stove.
Let me see. I missed that. Sorry, Miss Pam. Pick up the cast iron, pick it up and move it. Mm-hmm.
She said her stove is ancient.
Them cast irons be getting heavy though, especially when they hot. I've actually, don't ask me how, I dropped it on the stove once. Or no, I dropped it on the floor once, my cast iron.
Well, what you were doing?
I don't remember.
You weren't cooking.
No, I wasn't nothing in there.
you was halfway cooking right there, because only thing I've ever dropped. Well, I don't pick up if I don't have a grip on it. I don't pick it up. I think that if I don't have a grip on it, I'll put it back down before I burn myself, because it's kind of like being in a car accident.
Yep.
You ain't gonna hurt yourself. That's why you gonna be a good driver, and you ain't gonna let nobody hurt you. So that's the same thing with getting burnt and stuff like that. I think reaching in the oven, like I don't have no,
yeah,
a bunch of battle wounds from the oven and stuff like that. But I've been burnt, but I might have been burnt in my 20s.
Yeah.
And I might have only got burnt once or twice. Probably like on the top of my hand, misjudging the top of the rack or something.
Yep, that'd be me misjudging something.
Misjudging, and I might have burned it. But you remember. You will remember. And when you remember that burn, you don't want that burn no more. So I don't know how people be making those awful burns on themselves.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Goodness, why'd you
what
do
were
that?
you doing?
Like, if I get burnt like that, I'll never forget it. I probably won't never want to do nothing else. Let's see.
Miss Mary says she's loving the ball electric canner. I really like it too.
What you heard, Nikki?
She must have had some of what you had under the counter. She said I must have had when I dropped my cast iron.
Come on, I don't know. She don't know. Oh, she know. Over there making them tinctures and stuff. I keep a big bottle of Tito's for the holidays.
It's always stocked. I'm just gonna say that. We keep it stocked upstairs and down.
Oh my goodness. Y'all, I think I'm going through the changes, Father.
Let's see.
Baby,
took a little while to buy, but I have to wait for the price went down. For me, it was finding it. We could not find the ball electric canner anywhere. And I remember once I saw it, I had called Mr. and by the time I got off the phone with him, it was gone. So the next time I saw it, I just randomly got up at midnight or something and checked my phone and they had it and I bought it right then and there. Tanner Chops, so true.
So, Miss Pam, if you decide to get the canner steamer, that one is based off of elevation. So basically, my things are in the steamer now, and I'm waiting to it get to the point of my elevation, which my elevation is like 175, something like that. But I know it's in the blue, so I'll just wait until it get to the blue, and then once it get to the blue, elevation level, and then I'll go time it for 10 minutes. So I'm just pickling these candies for 10 minutes. That sound about right?
Yes, let me double check.
You know,
So
I'll do it for 12 minutes to be safe.
is it the same amount of time? So is a steamer the same amount of time as the water bath?
I didn't get the memo that it ain't.
Let me see. I got my book right here.
You got the steam. It don't talk about a steamer. Steamers are new.
Steamers are new.
Steamers are new. So probably with the what I remember is the same amount of time as water bath. What I remember. What you say, Endell got one.
Process for 10 minutes. Yes, it says that.
With a steamer or with the
water bath?
Well, water bath.
I will have to
right to me.
Do some Googling.
Oh, good. What we doing? We're gonna go Google right now. We're gonna hey. She like right information now. Me. I ain't telling y'all follow me. I ain't got a double camera or nothing. Cause I be going by.
Do your own research.
Do your own research.
Endell says yes, same time as water bath, I think.
There we go. We all thinking. Sounds like a winner to me.
And Miss Mary says my wrist was hurting with the old water canner, so I had to change and get the electric one. No, I don't have to move it around. So yes, that is the thing I love about the electric.
I want one of them. I want one.
Well, let me show you real quick.
I want one. True.
So, can you see? I can't see. Can you see?
Oh, you can let the water. You can let the water out that spout.
Right. So when I get done with it and it's cooling and everything, I just I'll turn it around so it faces the stove or the sink. So I'm just flipping it and that little spigot thingy. Now, one thing about it too is you do have to like unlock it from the inside. So if it's hot, you are going to want to get something long and stick down in there, or you can just wait for the water to cool off. But I love that little spigot thingy.
Yeah, it seem like it make it easier. This one is okay, but most of these gadgets are so huge that I take them outside, and then I decide to can some. I got to go out there and get it. You know, what if it's raining?
Yep.
What if I just realized it won't in the house? So I lucked up because it was my steamer is already in here from yesterday, so I already had did that, and I just was putting off doing those onions, and I really wanted to do it for Seth, which it would have been no problem. So he's gonna be excited. As soon as I finish this, I'm gonna take a video of it and put it on IG, and then I'm writing it on IG, and then I'll get my husband to deliver it to him because he works by him. So it'll be done. I never had pickled onions before. What do you put? Do anybody know what you put pickles onions on? Like,
you know what? I've seen them on a garnish at like when I watch Chopped or something like that. They'll do like a quick pickles. But Miss Pam wanted to know if that was a ball electric canner. Yes, ma'am, it was. Yes.
You have a lot of the ball products that are, magic light. You got all the gadgets.
I I
But
like
you
my
don't have the
gadgets.
steamer. You don't have the steamer yet. You gotta get the steamer.
Are you in some meat?
She getting her some of those some nachos. We couldn't see her face, but we saw the head nod. We didn't see her face, but we saw that head nod. Look at Kodak. Kodak been with her.
What?
Kodak been with her. Cause all of a sudden I see Kodak in the
He been sneaking on that bed, getting on her bed.
Oh, that's what he gotta do. What he gotta do. He gotta do whatever he gotta do to get his love. So you made like a quick nacho dip.
Yes, they love that nacho dip.
Do you put rotel in it?
No, I put that salsa, like the last bit in the pot that I didn't can. That's what I used.
You cooked the ground beef in there too?
Yeah, so I took the salsa out and there's just like some salsa juice. And I cooked the ground beef in there, and then
I don't know where I was at.
You was you couldn't see because you was crying.
Oh, she out.
Bye. She gone. We'll see her in the morning.
We saw that big plate. We saw them nachos.
But yep, that's just a little quick nacho dip that I do. And they like it.
Yeah, I think we so let me check the timer. I mean the thing on that. All right, so it's up to the elevation, which is mine. This is a zone 1 elevation, and it's up to where it needs to be. So it is. I'm gonna go ahead and round that off to 10 o'clock, and then after 10 o'clock. It's Kodak. How's Old Man Rivers?
Old Man River, he was just over in this part. She was feeding him. So he was over there. He probably took off running to her room.
They tried to wait for anything.
Yeah. Yeah. They go with his food. Kodak right here by me trying to give me this rope. I'm not playing with him tonight.
So this is like let's see how big he got.
Come here, Kodak. Give it to me. Give it to me. Hold on, he acting brand new. This is what we do. There you go. Oh, there he is too. Old Man River in here.
Oh, Kodak ain't getting too big.
Come here.
He ain't getting too big.
Get in here.
He still look like a puppy. So he trying to tell you come go outside. Hey, old man.
Sure. Bing.
Oh,
Hey.
his name, what's his name?
Chewy.
Oh yeah, Chewy got on the he cold because ain't
He
it hot?
always cold.
Chewy got a nice haircut, got a little puff ponytail on the back of his
He
butt.
looks so nice. This is a handsome old man.
Got a little puff, got his George Jefferson on, sweater on, diamondback sweater with a little puff tail. Got a nice old fresh haircut.
Yeah, he had to get a little haircut.
Where you going, old man? Kodak White? Up to no good.
And done dragged all his toys in here.
He looked like a puppy kind of in the face, but his body is getting longer.
Yeah, he's gotten bigger.
But you can still, no. He like, you get on my nerves. He like, you get on my nerves. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna give you something to do. He trying to tell you come outside. Take him outside.
That's his role, but he will. Hey, Kodak, look at me. Go get your leash. Go get your leash. See if he go do it.
Miss Rebecca, I think that's her first name. I was serious if it wasn't her first name.
Yes. Hey, Rebecca.
I was
Yes,
serious.
so Triple H is back, and hey, Miss Rebecca. Hey, go get your leash.
He said, "This ain't it."
No, he know that. Kodak, do you want to go outside? You got to go anyways. Go get your leash. He be dragging that leash around the dang on house, taking it to anybody that's gonna take him outside.
Oh, he understand now. Oh, she want the leash.
Yeah, the leash. Go get your leash. I don't know where it's at. Go find it.
Oh, he coming back with it. He realized. Hold on. He said, "Can't you use that?"
I don't know where it's at. Go tell Mimi to get it. So yes, it is Rebecca.
Yeah. So Rebecca, we just been up here canning. TT was canning salsa, and she was just like, "What are y'all canning?" And I was like, "You want me to come up there and can with you?" So I made pickled onions, and it was a whole cry mess. It was just,
but they came out great.
Yeah, it's easy. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make some.
I don't know how you use them or what I'm gonna put them on, but I'm really giving them away. What's this? Amazon 120.90. What's 120.90? Let me go back up.
The Fresh Tech electric canner, so the ball electric canner, they're on sale right now on Amazon for $120. I got mine for like $80.
I'm about to say that sounds like a lot.
Well, you know, with the pandemic and everything is so hard to find. But when I got mine, which was, I feel like it might have been
2019 spring.
It was 2020, but it was maybe like August or September. And it was like $89.
In August after harvests, it seemed like everything was hard to find, even in August.
I did a video on it, me unboxing it. So I would have to go back and look, but
I think I went and looked at one then and it won't $80 no more.
Or maybe it was June or July. I don't know.
I know with the steamer was the same thing. I have the fruit steamer, which you can put on. Like if I ever wanted to make chicken broth or beef broth, you could put the meat in there, or you could put fruit and vegetables.
Or some crab legs.
Yeah, you can go and funk it up with that if you want to.
I'm done.
I got some crabs in the freezer right now. But I don't feel like working on them. I tell you that. Not with all this heat. All right, I'm 5 minutes in. I'm gonna do it. Let them can for 5 more. Then I'm gonna remove them.
Okay.
Whew. It
is hot.
Yeah. It's
Do you see this shiny nose?
I know. You see all this shine. I ain't even got my special camera on there, like the one I bought to make me look better. I got like the factory camera up there. And I can tell I'm hot. What did Miss? Let's see. What Miss Rebecca say? 761 feet.
Sermon sketch notes. I'm glad I decided to take a break. Yes, you deserve a break.
I missed you. I was worried about you. I was like, what happened to the lady that changed her name and Suburban? But she gonna change her name. I'm like, where's her channel?
I had to do a little digging too, and I had gotten unsubscribed. I don't know what's up with this random. I'm unsubscribed from this channel now, but sometimes you just got to go back and make sure.
It doesn't seem like either this is a new 2020 thing, but it don't seem like nobody is surprised because it happens to most of all of us.
It happens a lot.
But, we're new content creators. We haven't been around. And Miss Pam, you're in the room. I don't know if she talked about this before. Was that common 2 years ago that
Yeah.
sometimes you just get unsubscribed to people and didn't even know it,
That's a good
and you
question.
gotta go looking for that content creator again.
So, pantry stopping. You ladies are so sweet. Thank you, Miss Rebecca. Kodak is so cute. Kodak, Miss Mary said you was cute. What you say?
Cute and bad.
What you say? That's right. That's right.
What do you
he,
say? What do you
he right
say?
there.
I don't see it. What do you say? Okay, thank
Come
you.
here. Come here. Can
He
you
said,
speak? You want a treat? I might get him to speak for y'all. You want a treat? What you say? What? 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 Speak. Good boy. Give me that high five.
all right.
Good
Okay.
boy.
Okay, do your trick.
Lay it. Good boy. Good boy. Now we got to give old man River something too.
He ain't do nothing.
He cute. That's what he did.
He just getting for being cute with his George Jefferson shit on. Hey, Kodak probably can probably learn the trick when you say, put your hands up, and they put their hands up. Then you say,
Oh,
and then
that's
they
cute.
fall out. They fall out. I used to have this cousin. They dog did that. It was like a Chiweenie. And that was the one trick he could do, and that thing was so funny when I saw that. I didn't think I would ever stop laughing. There go dog.
That is cute. I would try to teach it to him.
He told that dog, put your hands up. That dog said, he said, fill out and play dead. I was like, oh my goodness.
Go. You got to find it yourself. Go get your leash. Go. This treat right here.
Oh, that was nice. You're gonna, Miss Rebecca, you're gonna love Miss Pam's channel. She's not canning yet. If you you can find a little bit of history about her if you go to my channel with the Whoop Whoop Show. I featured her.
Yes.
But yeah, she gives us a lot of YouTube information, and I think I love everything, but I think that's my favorite thing. Just knowing that she, giving me some tools use about the content, about how YouTube works and stuff like that. She does the work for me. So,
it's like I said, she did that video last week about that new button, that new meter. That's like, so you got to meet your subscribers and meet your hours. And then you got to make sure you don't have any, you don't have any community strikes. And when I saw it, I immediately thought, I don't know what this is, but I know Miss Pam is going to tell me what it is.
You talking about that thank you button?
No. So if you go to your studio, and you know how they got that $ button where you can see how close you are to being monetized. So now there's a third thing there, a third meter, and it's talking about.
Mine is blank. Mine is blank, but maybe because I'm not.
Well, they just did it like this week. I think I just saw it like Monday or Tuesday for the first time.
Oh, so do you mind sharing how many watch hours you have so we can run you if you don't mind? How many?
So I last looked yesterday, and Miss Pam, I don't know if you can tell us, is it behind, like a day behind, or is that live? Because when I looked yesterday, it'd
be behind.
Okay, so yesterday I had 25,000. Am I saying that right? 2,500. 2,500. So I don't even have. I still need 1,500 more watch hours.
Right. Well, you will be able to do it. You find out what you like, or if you want to go live and just go, I mean, going live is fun, but you work.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's not solely about. But I want a can.
Yes, Miss Pam and her healthy home set is 2 days behind.
Okay, 2 days behind. Yeah, I remember a little bit about it being behind. I just don't
Mm-hmm.
know when. Oh, I'm 3 minutes over. Hold on, let me go.
Uh-oh. You getting some more? Don't forget to wipe the makeup off your face. You still got some.
She crashed. I just learned. What did? Hold on. I just saw that your dog do something to that dog. I missed.
What'd he do?
I saw that too.
What'd he do?
I saw something. I'm gonna rewind it back when I.
What'd you do to him?
He made you a jump.
He did him like this. Get out of the way.
Yeah.
You see, that's why we don't leave him alone with old man River, because he think he's slick. You think you slick.
He
You
was
hear
like,
me talking to you. You're not getting this treat.
he said you blocking my shine. Then don't go in there. You ain't getting done. He booted him right out the way. He like, you getting me in trouble. I'm getting away from
And
you.
he know how I am. I'll be like, you apologize. Apologize to
Right now. Just apologize right now. Don't be roughing him up. I'm like, I saw something.
See, thank you. Because I don't leave them by themselves too often. So no, Miss Rebecca, I'm not monetized yet. I actually just got my 1,000. And
You made it.
yeah. Miss Mary. At one time the jam and jelly maker was 50. Now the prices went up the last time to something.
Do Pam Place make content?
Yes. Miss Mary, I've seen Miss Mary do a lot of makeup tutorial. She has taught me a little thing or two.
Yeah, that face is to the gods right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take Chewy with you, please.
What?
And what about you said she do can?
Miss Mary cans, but I don't think I've ever seen it on her channel.
Oh, okay.
No. Leave them alone. Oh man, River got a chip. Ain't got no teeth to chew it. And Kodak up here spotting them out like, I'll help you eat it.
Yeah, keeping his eye right on you and old man at the same time.
Let's see.
He waiting for you to catch you slipping.
He about to go somewhere. He need to go outside. That's funny. Our puppies are sneaky. Yes, they are.
Joy.
Yes, they are. Her healthy home says long overdue.
Joy. He can't hear. It's not my phone.
He can hear you. Just go pick him up.
He can't hear her. She had to call him again. Come on, look, the whole camera don't froze. Everything is froze right now. Everything is like moving slow.
There, she would have got him. Just yelling at him, and he just
like I work. Oh, he going to get his chip.
Yep, lick the floor.
I already do it.
So is it watch time? Yes, it's the watch time I haven't met yet. So I appreciate any help that you guys give.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And I think your cooking videos, the one with the 40, I think we got to talk in code a little bit. I think the one with 40, the puppy list. I don't even know. I think that's a pretty good one because I went one night I put it on and I woke up 6 a.m. and it was still on.
Oh wow.
So it was at least 12.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, that was long. But I think you got to be so secretive about those things too.
You do.
I'm not 100% sure about it, but based off listening to the um what Joey, Coach, Garden State Gardener,
Yes.
I heard him kept saying that, and then of course, you have like your lead farmers and different things like that that always a touch bases on what can be said and what can't be said. It's so tricky. So
Mm-hmm.
you
It
know,
is so tricky. And Miss Pam talked about that too in her last live this past week. I wasn't really understanding the code, but I think I got it. I don't know if I got it, but I think I got it.
I definitely ain't gonna ask nobody to do that. Y'all just do what's right, huh? I sent somebody a gift. I think they call gift GIFs
Yeah, yeah.
today, and the thing was blinking his eyes like this. Like you know what I mean. You know what you're supposed to do.
Sweet Spot said, "Oh, he can't hear either." No, no. Actually, he has selective hearing because last night I was trying to sneak and eat some potato chips, and he popped up, and I put the bag down, and then he went back to sleep.
Oh yeah, they heard the crumbles.
They hear what they want to hear.
I used to like seeing those videos when like the parent will open up a bag or item, and the 2 or 1 year old will come dashing around the corner. Oh my goodness.
My mom tells that story about me. She said my mom said that she brought me home from daycare one day or whatever, and my teacher had told her that she thought I needed a hearing test, and she was telling my grandfather about it. That well, the teacher said Tia, she might need a hearing test. And my mom says my grandfather got some paper and
Look at
I
look go there. Even Kodak got up.
They know.
I know,
I
I
got to
never
turn that camera off.
ain't nothing wrong with nobody.
They can hear just fine, just selective hearing.
My daughter would say, um, they were the kids, her kids wouldn't be in the room at all. And I would be talking to her, FaceTiming with her, or whatever the case may be. And literally, she'll be biting something. And then all of a sudden, she'll say, "You ain't gonna believe this." And you see me being quiet as I can be. And she'll flip the camera around, and her son will be standing at the door like this.
Mm.
Like, what you got? She's, she be like, I can't breathe. I can't have nothing. My kids, they didn't do me like that. I didn't have no problems like that. My
Them
kids,
kids be on it. Our old stove, and it was a glass top. So the glass top has that indicator when it's still hot. Well, the old stove, the indicator never went off, so it had that little light, that little red light, so it always looked like it was hot. And I had my little 4-year-old nephew over once, and he was like, "TT, what you cooking?" And I was like, "I'm not cooking nothing. Y'all can go eat some bologna or something." "Well, your stove said you cooking. What you cooking?"
that the light ain't on the stove. The light on the stove said you cooking.
They
So
know.
what you cooking?
The kids, they know.
They be knowing, y'all. Okay, what you cooking? Open up something.
Mm-hmm. They know.
Nothing. So I cooked this spaghetti squash recently. I cooked 2 of them. I put it in the air fryer. I put them in the air fryer because I didn't want to turn on the oven. And I seasoned them all differently. But when I went to go eat them, like as the days went on, kind of like pre-prepping food or whatever the case may be, I took and had them seasoned with different seasons, and I couldn't remember what I put on them, but I had cooked some turkey meat and just seasoned it with regular with an onion and no special season.
We just be sprinkling.
Yeah. Oh, I have something that I do, and everybody should do it. This is my first time I ever did it this year. I You know how you have jars that got a little bit left? And I don't use parsley, but I had this big old bottle of parsley up there. I think parsley is don't have no flavor. It's for garnish or whatever. I don't use it. So I took all cleaned my spice cabinet out, got
I
a
need to do
bowl,
that.
and started putting everything that had a little bit in there. Cayenne pepper, crushed red pepper, seasoning. I even looked in the pack.
You
And
just made a rub.
I just, girl, I don't know what I made, but that's we killed it. All that. Now I made two big bottles, and literally they're gone. That's how
Mm-hmm.
I cooked the collard greens with them. I cooked everything with it, and I don't know what was in there. Just everything that was
Just some of
needed.
everything.
I don't know what it was. I wouldn't be able to do it again.
I
But
need to do
I
that.
just think that was the most perfect idea to take all of the
Mm-hmm.
ingredients we buy at the store because we just like buying different stuff. Ooh, that look good. They better they better let me see that Tabitha Brown spice in the stove.
That part.
If I see that, I allowed to take the whole shelf. Come on now. All I smelled was knocking on my door, but they won't knocking, they were tapping. That must be many.
Oh,
That must be many.
let us see the jars. Your onions.
Okie dokie.
Thank you all. Thank you all so much for. I just had a jar pop just now, but for sticking with us. This was completely unplanned, but we appreciate it. Getting some more?
Yeah. Still there?
Yeah.
24 hours.
Those look nice. She can't. She pickled some onions. Look at them.
I can't while she was canning Mr. Brown.
She can. She canned those onions just while I was doing that stuff. Don't those look so good? Yes. Good job. I like that. He said I need to make us some. Nice. I'm about to look it up. What can you put pickled onions on?
I mean, you can eat it like that.
Mister says you can eat them onions just like that. I know, but I've always seen them like on Chopped.
At the garnish, you said.
It says you can use them on sandwiches, on tacos, in mayo-based salads. He said it's a nice little snack. Let's see.
They look good.
And I'm looking, this picture right here look exactly like yours. You did good.
They sure do look good. They sure do. I'm gonna send them right on.
You also.
I'm gonna give them all four of them.
It says, oh, you know what? Triple H said hot dogs and burgers, and I didn't know what that was, but you could put them on hot dogs and burgers, chili, avocado toast, green salads, dips, marinade, and salad dressing, and cocktails.
Oh, not cocktails. Don't let Joy find out. Oh, I'm about to take me a jar of Joy. Oh,
yeah, those look real good. Good job.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You too.
The sweet spot says she waiting to see that seasoning you made.
Oh, let me get it. Ain't that hardly left.
Make sure I'm caught up on the chat. Yes, Miss Pam, they look good. Those did really good.
Thank y'all. That's what's left. And
wow.
It was this one full and a one that said parsley full. And this is all that's left. And I made it about, I don't know, over the 2020 sometime. I don't know. No, I did that this year, 2021.
Wow.
Probably going into the spring, you know how you spring cleaning? I think it was
Mm-hmm.
spring cleaning time or something. And I was trying to get those cabinets together. But the cabinets are still full. It's too much. It's too much. So I'm gonna make one again. And I
We
said I
like
was
our seasonings. Every time I say I'm not getting nothing else, I'm gonna make it. Like you said, I see something to be like, "What's this?" I
This
bet this
one.
good.
I got minced onion in there.
Mm-hmm.
I have cayenne pepper in here. I know I got garlic powder, a little bit of garlic powder. I think the minced onions made it hit and the parsley maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even eat that one.
Um, I
And
know that
it's
garlic
probably
powder, that homemade garlic powder that I made, it's gone. We killed it. I gotta make some more.
you did a video on dehydrating garlic
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
last year.
No, ma'am. This year.
I don't know if I it made like this much. No, that was peppers. That was
No, them yeah, the peppers. The garlic was like a quart full. It was a quart full, and we have gone through the whole thing already.
well, I'm gonna have to go look up that content because I don't recall it and I don't think I seen it all.
You better clean it up. She sat up here, tried to put her chips away, and got chips all on the top of the garbage can, and then gonna stare at it. It ain't gonna clean itself.
She got that shiny bonnet. Let me get that bonnet.
My mama gave that to her.
She got that bling bling bonnet. That bonnet is shiny.
I ain't even gonna lie, that bonnet so comfy.
So I did buy myself something for my birthday.
And what was that?
Damn.
That's pretty.
I got myself this Pandora. I didn't have a Pandora bracelet and I've been saying I want one all year. So the other day when I went to Georgia, my neighbor took me to Georgia. We took me to a peach place and bought me peach. Gave me, she's like, here, this for your birthday. She gave me $20, and I bought 6 peaches, and now they all gone. When she bought a half a case, and
I believe
now I want to go down there and ask her for 3 of hers.
them peaches.
Man,
Them peaches.
those peaches was this huge,
Mm-hmm.
and I set them with my onions, and I think they started going soft. So the next day, so yesterday I took the ones it was getting soft. I cut that off and cut up like 2 or 3 of them and put them in the bowl. So when my husband passed, he was eating them out the bowl, and then when I was passed, I was eating out the bowl. So we ate
Thank you.
like 3 peaches that were cut up because they had bad spots on them, and I won't find out if it was a bug in there or not.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you. Yeah, I bought myself this Pandora bracelet. I didn't get any charms with it. And then so because it looked real shiny and new,
Mm-hmm.
and then I've always had this for years, for maybe like 5 years. I had this necklace, and I said, well, I want my necklace clean, so I take and go to the mall to go get this clean.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do it because of the pandemic and COVID, so they got restrictions. So I asked the young lady, I said, well, how much it costs for the solution? And she said $15. I said,
Oh,
okay. I said, okay, how can I clean it myself at home? Girl, she said, Dawn dish detergent. I said, I got plenty of that.
I'm done. I'm done.
So then she decides that I don't have to purchase it and that she will open one and clean it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. She said, go look at some charm. I'm like, well, I don't want to look because I might buy. So she sent me over there with the new trainee, and I tell the trainee the first thing, don't show me nothing because I might buy. She said, oh, okay. I looked right down and said, well, what's this? And I got trapped. So
I do the same thing.
because I wanted to see this one particular charm because maybe I'll buy it later. And I saw one, it was an infinity one. It was real pretty. I said, oh, I like that. Then I saw a whirl. They got me then. When I saw that whirl, oh my God, they got me. And then I was like, well, I don't want to spend $65 on that. I don't want that. I don't want that. She's like, oh, we got another one. And I was like, oh, well, how much is that one? It's only 40. I like, yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Don't get it.
I'm gonna wait for somebody to give me some money for my birthday. Then I'll come back. Right. So that's what I told her. Soon as the lady came back with the necklace, here she go. Well, Miss Lydia, your necklace still dirty. Number one. She didn't say that. She just said if she had the machine, it'd be able to get cleaner. And she started talking about the way I had it set up. I had all the dangly pieces close together. And she said you supposed to have a solid, a dangly, a solid, a dangly, or they will break.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Mind you, it been like this for 5 years and ain't break. I let her sell me another
she
one.
heard you talking in the back.
She said you need another solid one. And I got this world, girl. I
Mm-hmm.
don't, I don't left there with the world. You can't even
That
tell
was
us.
perfect.
You can't even tell it's a world. Only me and Jesus know this is a world. But I ended up with another one, and it says, I don't know what it say about world, but it says something because it's so small. I don't know who gonna be able to read it, but I ain't, and ain't nobody gonna be able to read it. Oh, the
Nikki says
world.
Dawn cleans wildlife. Why not jewelry?
Oh, it said the world is yours.
There you go.
I couldn't even remember, but it says the world is yours. But yeah, they say use Dawn, so
Mm-hmm.
it is cleaner than what it was, but it's still not as shiny as this silver. So I'm gonna put some Dawn in a toothbrush on this thing
Mm-hmm.
and see what I can do for it because I don't want to pay $15 for no cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much it. That's and I don't feel too guilty. I'm happy. I
No,
get it.
don't feel guilty. My
Okay.
mom just got a new truck, so she wanted to put it on the highway last weekend, but she don't drive. I drove it, but we went to the outlet malls. As soon as she said that, you already knew.
I'm going.
I already knew. Mister already knew. I wasn't leaving there without getting a new purse.
I about to say getting a new pocketbook.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I don't I'm not into purses like you are no more, but that's a bad addiction. Pocketbooks
I
is
love her. Pocketbooks and shoes. Pocketbooks and shoes.
pocketbook and shoes is very bad addiction. I'm so glad. I mean, and I gotta thank Triple H too because when I ordered that little sash thing, I was like, yeah, this is all I need. I don't need nothing more than this. And I was wearing that so much.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was like, oh, that's nice. Where'd you get that from? And I tell them where I ordered it from. Well, when I was about to take my trip recently, um, I just so happened to look over there and I saw a bag made similar to the one she made, but of course it's store brand.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get it because it had a matching backpack. I said, now you talking about you getting sucker back in, you getting sucker back in. Yeah, you say you like your little pocketbook that you got from Her Healthy Home. You like that. I said, I do. This is made just like that. Kind of, but it got a backpack to match.
Uh-huh.
She said, I said, you want one? She said, oh yeah, give me one. So I don't switch. Let me see. Where my little pocketbook at? I don't know where it at. It's little, I tell you that. It ain't big as nothing. I don't know where it at. But it's like a pullover and it's like a little backpack, but it's
Uh-huh.
small. And it just really just put it there and I only keep one little wallet and one my key. I
Mm-hmm.
don't keep it in there. So that's how I pretty much, I had to break myself out of those big pocketbooks because
Mm-hmm.
it holds too much and you just put so much in there. You don't stop. And then
Mm-hmm.
one day you can't find nothing. Then everything goes in the car on the passenger car seat. You got to dump it all the way out just to look for whatever you was looking for. Then you got to stuff it all the way back in. Then you got to do process elimination, what's going in and what's going out. And then when you take the wrong things out and you get somewhere, you wish you never
Yeah.
could
Yeah. That.
out.
But you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I like my purses. I like my shoes. I
Yeah,
say I don't buy nothing else.
yeah. You ain't been going through the changes neither. You start going through the changes and then doing all this too. You're gonna be like, I'm done with all of it. Get them all. But
Actually,
the only thing about you, your generation, and what you can do, you know, you can sell them and get top dollar for
that
them.
part I have, and that's
Me,
actually what I did. I
I
think it
gave
was
away
like
all my purses back in the day.
May. I went and cleaned out my whole closet, and I probably gave 10 away. And then I went to like one of those websites, kind of like Etsy, but it wasn't Etsy. But and so far,
Posh,
I have sold 2 pairs of shoes and 3
posh,
purses.
something like posh, something like
Yep,
that.
it's Mercari. So that
Oh,
was selling. I cleaned it out, and I told Mister, I gave away 10 purses, and I got these other ones for sale. I'm making room. That's
mm-hmm.
the only reason I'm doing it.
So yeah, and see those are, you know, people like the resale people.
Mm-hmm.
They're wishing upon a star they come across a
Mm-hmm.
name brand
And I do too. I,
pocketbook.
when we went to the outlet mall, actually, I had a couple that were liked in on my app in Mercari that I was waiting for the price to go down. And actually, when we went to the outlet mall, that very same one was on sale with 2 wallets. I had to get it. I had to get it. I got
That's
a purse and 2 wallets.
so I like some of uh what you call them, Bertrams? No, pick on correct me if I say the wrong name, but one of those bags that look like an alligator. And I like them. They are right, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't never want to do it again. Like I'm like I ain't doing this again. I'm done. I don't done.
Mm-hmm.
I used to think I needed these nice pocketbooks and I'll be happy or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But then when I get the balance and get home and have all that buyer's remorse, I'd be like, man. But this is what happened to me. So where I live at now is more so like an urban community.
Mm-hmm.
Where I lived at before is kind of like maybe it might be a little up or the bracket might be a little bit up. We just lived out there. We ain't, you know, I didn't know no better. So I'm carrying around this $600 pocketbook and I'm carrying it around for a long time. And it was just my favorite pocketbook. I just wore it. I didn't let it go. You know, it was 2 years old. And I came to this urban community where I'm at. And I went to go get some chicken from the store. I wanted to try their chicken. And the lady said it was $24 for the chicken, for like 12 pieces of chicken. And I was like, that's a lot of money for a box of chicken. I can go across the street to churches and get 12 pieces of chicken for $10 or go to Publix and get 12 pieces of chicken for $10. She was like, oh, don't act like you can't afford it. I see your pocketbook. And I looked at my pocketbook and I took it off.
No,
I was felt
no.
bad. I
Because
felt
I'd be like, you know what? Don't count my coins. Somebody could have blessed me with that pocketbook. I could have had a gift card on that pocketbook. It
my
could have been a hand. Don't get me on.
my son was like, you did not make that lady make you come. I said, I know why all them people always nice to me at the store. I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't know people clock you off of things you have on or whatever the
Mm-hmm.
case may be.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't never feel bad about the purse because it was nice and I was
Mm-hmm.
happy for it. But that lady said that, and I'm like, I can't afford no $24 for no 12 pieces of chicken. And then she gonna talk about my pocketbook. Oh, you think I got money because it's pocketbook? I put that pocketbook up.
So
It's
you
so
don't know how I got that pocketbook though.
I
You
might
don't
need to
know.
go look up Picard and get that thing on Picard and get me some money right now.
There you go.
That big old pocketbook. Let's see.
Let's
Then
catch back up.
we did an excellent job with the cannon, such a magnificent sound. Mine ain't made no sound, did he, y'all? I ain't heard no pop or nothing over here.
I think I might have heard a pop.
I might well pop in my mouth. Let's see. Tell Mr. I say hello. Let's see. Awesome. My husband and I moved in a care for a 90-year-old mom. I know that.
Where are you?
I
I see
did know
that.
that she was one of the channels that Rebecca talked about, showed us how we could store the things, and she found that information on the how the lady stored the stuff under the bed that time.
Yes, I remember that.
People could actually
Mm-hmm.
or make more room for storing. I think also too, you know, people being, having a pantry, a stock supply, or whatever. They're coming through your garage, they see what you got. But what if you created this space? And she showed that layout, and that was nice. All her writing and stuff is always real nice
Mm-hmm.
too. She
Mm-hmm.
was keeping a vlog as well over there.
Mr. is enjoying his meal. Yes, this is a family. They love it. Room for variety, and I just learned about the dwarf varieties. So, Miss Rebecca's was talking about her arrow gardens, and that's something that I need to get back. We actually regrew a lot of the lettuce and everything, but a while ago when my grandkids were here, we all took it down. Like I let them see me take it down, but I'll need to put it back up.
So the sweet spot, Rebecca has a balcony space. She doesn't have much space at all, and she grows from her balcony. And she does mostly herbs. She actually does well with the beans. The beans are like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to say about those long beans. Yeah, they are the best. They are heavy producers, and they are the best. They taste so good. And unfortunately, I didn't save seeds my first year well, and I wasn't able to get them, but Indiana sent me some seeds, but I believe these must be purple because they're purple out there. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I know Brofather said he ain't like them, but I'm gonna try something and see what they're gonna be like. Let's see.
I've seen people put jars behind books on bookshelves. I've never seen that, but I have seen like people do it that way. Miss Mary says, "Happy belated birthday." I
My
once,
birthday is Monday, Miss Mary. Miss Mary might be behind in the chat.
I think I was behind in the chat or something might have happened, but it felt like the chat was off just for a little bit for me.
Well, if you're like when I be saying I'm behind in the chat, I think somebody said thank you for letting me know. It'll just mean like
So they understand that,
so they might be y'all might be somewhere else. Say I might be 1 or 2 minutes behind. So
mm-hmm,
I'll be replying to whatever you saying 2 minutes early, and then I'll like y'all will be talking over there and saying something else like, well, they must be talking about something else because I'm talking about what she just said
mm-hmm,
now. And then that's when I'll look and I'm like, oh, I'm behind in the chat. But yeah, I be behind in the chat. And then I don't want to fast forward because I think I'm gonna miss something.
yep.
So I try to stay the course and I don't want to go. And then you was like, well, let me catch up with the chat. I said, well, wait a minute, maybe I should try to catch up right quick. Because I'll get 1 and 2 minutes behind. From
Mm-hmm.
hitting pause. Hitting pause will get you behind in the chat.
Yeah,
If
anything,
if
anything
you
to
on
get you
if you
behind in
on
that
the,
chat.
if you on a telephone and you answer your phone, that'll get you behind in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll come back and pick up where you left off, but then you'll be behind in the chat.
So Miss Ann said, I once had a purse that my sister gave me, and the gentleman said, nice Louie. I thought he was saying nice loogie.
Nice
Look at him.
what? Loogie.
Loogie. Isn't it loogie like when people
Spit.
don't say when they spit?
Get it together, Ed. Get it together. nice look. Yeah, they can peep it. And my old manager, she seen me since the pandemic, and I had a replica, a Louis Vuitton replica. And the first thing, and she had never did this before, and I worked with her and everything. She never said nothing about my other purse neither. She was like, "Nice replica.
Wow.
How you know it ain't real?"
Wow.
She go grab it.
Now, see, I wouldn't have said anything. I'm the type of person, I'm a spot it. At work, when somebody walked past my office, I'd be like, come here, let me see. I see you got a new purse. Let me smell it. Let me smell the leather. Let me check out your pocket situation.
You're so bad.
But even if I don't like it, I'm not going to be like, that's a nice replica. I'm just going to enjoy that fresh leather.
Man.
But yes, they would even be like, look, Tia, I got a new purse. Here, just smell it so we can get it over with.
Get it over with. I used to be such a purse addict. Oh,
I'll be in the stores. I pull down my mask and be like, and put it back up.
It's so bad. It's bad. It's just so bad. I'm just so glad I'm over it. I think I am. I'm into backpacks now, and I'm into backpacks because they travel good and they're easy. And I learned I got into backpacks really right about in 2017, 2018. We went on these couple of trips and stuff, and I had a couple of backpacks, and everybody thought it was like, you got a backpack? Like, yeah, I ain't carrying no purse. If they got a backpack, you got a backpack, it's better. You can put your extra pair of shoes in it. You can do this, you can just be ready. Man, somebody come knocking on my door the next day. We about to go on a little excursion or something like that. She was like, you got another backpack? Because I had been switching, like the styles and the color. Can I borrow one of your backpacks? I was like, yeah, you can buy it. Then the next trip we took together, everybody had a backpack.
I actually just got a backpack not too long ago. I ain't had a backpack since middle school. Yeah, but I looked at this girl at work. I was like, let me see what you got. And I was like, that's cute. Yeah, put it in my Amazon cart.
Yeah, the backpacks are, we need our backpacks. I'd rather have a backpack in the trunk, like an extra bigger bag.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be serious, I would like to put a backpack in my trunk. I don't have one, but I think I'll do that. Maybe I'll get a backpack for my birthday. But I got a new backpack, and maybe I'll put that one in my birthday. But if Naya want to have it for school, I'll just let her have it for school because it's real nice. It's just for traveling with that extra stuff, not for no clothes or nothing.
So Miss Rebecca said the condo we buy has huge balconies, 32 by 8. So there's a lot of growing potential there. Good. Try a stackable vertical garden. I actually saw one of those. I was on Facebook and I jumped over to Amazon because I was like, that's cute.
So a stackable
vertical garden. And the one, it was like, I don't know how to describe it, but it almost had like pots on top of each other.
Oh, so like a towel.
Yes.
A towel.
Yes.
A towel, whatever. So. So now, did Miss Rebecca said that her she left her mother's house? Did she leave? And she's buying this condo? Is that what you're telling me?
Miss Rebecca, let us know, please. And you have to hit the live chat too. That's right. Sometimes, like if I get out and get back in, even though I'm still watching the video, the chat will fall behind. Miss Lydia taught me that one. Miss Mary says, it's very beautiful jewelry that you have. Enjoy it. You deserve it and you're worth it.
Thank you. I told you I believe Miss Bird behind the chat. Miss Bird gave me all the compliments. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Yep, I sure did deserve it. That's why I go. Sure did.
And
I
so,
ain't, I ain't the lady. I was trying to talk myself out of it. The lady talked me right into it. I'm up there asking buying questions. I ended up telling the
mhm.
trainee, I said, baby, I was asking buying questions. I was hooked already. I'm trying not to buy, but you can make me buy.
My birthday is not too far from Christmas, and because of that, birthday parties will get canceled. Or my mama is notorious. Here, this your birthday and Christmas gift. So I buy myself something every year.
You talked
Every
about
year.
that last year.
Hmm.
Last year, for your birthday, you talked about that. But yeah, I'm gonna just start getting what I want myself, and don't
Hmm.
feel no way about it either.
Miss Pam says all she carries is backpacks.
Backpacks are nice. Backpacks are nice. I don't even think. And I seen a lady who had a baby bag that was nice.
I have too. I've even thought about getting a
Some of them baby bags are luxury because you think about it. These glam moms,
yeah,
they got
yeah.
nice bags too for these baby bags. You go to shopping for a baby. Back in the day, my baby bag might have had giraffe or polka dots on it, or
Precious
what?
moments.
Yeah, something like that, or Winnie the Pooh. And then when my
Hmm.
daughter started having kids, she might have had a Minnie Mouse bag or whatever. But now, if you see a baby bag today, it ain't got no nothing on it.
Nope.
It's gonna be gold zipper or silver zippers. It's
Hmm.
gonna have dangly stuff on it, like charms and tuh. They knew the women. They knew moms wanted that
They
stuff,
do. They
and they
do.
bought
I
it
see
right
them.
for them too.
I see them.
What's
Um,
going
yes. You can also use
Concierge jewelry cleaner.
that's what I was thinking, but it wasn't coming out.
I said it wrong, but it's Cono. But that's a product. I'll look it up.
Oh, the vertical gardens.
I'm gonna look it up. She said she's still at mom's. Oh, she got her eye for the retirement years. Yes,
That's nice.
yes. Cause even though we're in our 40s,
Hmm.
everything is on one level over here, and
That's
but the
how we are.
But the only thing that probably get old is cutting this yard and keeping up this yard. That's the
Hmm.
only thing that's probably get old, to this, property. But as far as being able to come in and everything is accessible, it's fine.
Hmm.
It's fine. I did when we first moved here and stuff, and we came. I had the big dreams for, not the dreams. They weren't my dreams. I just was going to do it because we could. I wanted this big old Mungo home with the speakers in the ceiling. And when you came, you could pair your Bluetooth up to everything. And I thought I wanted all this $300,000 home. With no yard and neighbors like right there. And, you think you want all of that.
Hmm.
And then I just started looking at them and I started feeling sorry for people. Like, it don't matter how big and nice this home is. If you don't have no kids, do you really want to hear those kids?
Hmm.
like, do you really want to live that close to them? Like,
Hmm.
so we kind of like changed our mind, which I'm glad I did. Well, my husband said he didn't want to get me that anyway. He already shut it down. So, so he had already said no. Why are we getting such a big house and making
Yeah.
room for people?
Yeah.
So when my coworker told me about this property, it was an estate. It was an estate. He told us about this, and I went over here and looked at it one day, and I said, "Well, let my husband see it." And I called him. I was on my way out from Columbia. I stopped by on my way from South Carolina going to Virginia, and I said, go ride past this address. Go look at the house real quick. Go, they over there cutting the grass. Go look at it. And he came over here. He called me as soon as he left. He said, I like it. I said, you want to get it? He like, yeah, we going to get it. And then I was like, all right, well, call, go to the bank Monday.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Make it happen.
see what's up. And it was just as easy. It was
Mm-hmm.
just as easy. As easy as possible.
That's a blessing. Yep.
It was just as easy as it want to be. And then, no matter what happened during 2020 and different things like that, we were never living above our means.
Mm-hmm.
We could
Mm-hmm.
afford it, whether, the jobs were lost and different things like that. We still were in a predicament where we don't have to rob Peter to pay Paul.
Right.
Is that what you say?
Right.
So we are always in a state of mind. And now that I, preserve my food,
Mm-hmm.
learn how to, stock and have things for later days, because like I talked about before, I stopped buying food like that. Like
Yep.
we only, 3 people in the house, we just buy as we go.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't buy no whole bunch of food and all that stuff. So, and I was thinking I didn't need no whole bunch of food. So when I started paying attention to the garden community and the prepping and the preserving and all of these things that I'm learning during the COVID time and learning these different channels, and I realized, Dad, we ain't even got an extra bag of rice. I just got enough rice to use. Oh, well, Dad, the only thing we kept stocked up was toilet paper and paper towels.
Yeah.
And maybe like dish detergent and bleach and washing powder.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are always here.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I couldn't even, if I needed pasta, I would have to go buy it,
Mm-hmm.
But now with all that, my cabinets are popping.
And that's what our groceries have changed. I always do the weekly grocery delivery, but sometimes I'm like, is this it? This is all I got in my cart. 2 lemons, something, but a bunch of random stuff because I don't have them in the house, or dog food or something. Now I like the grocery delivery for that because they can carry that 50-pound bag of dog food.
I need to start going and let them do the dog food too. I need to go. Somebody can say, you never did Walmart pull up. I'm like, no, I ain't never pulled up to Walmart.
I don't even pull up anymore. They bring it to my house.
Yeah, I heard they can do that. I never did that. I never did that. Only time I actually did the Walmart thing one time in Indiana had got me a solder iron, and I went and picked it up and they put it in the cart. They came to the cart.
That's
and
nice.
I was like, whoa. See? Oh, well, I like, whoa, that night. And that was the first time, and I never committed to doing that. So let's see.
I do it every weekend. Every Friday night, I make my grocery list, and Saturday morning is on my doorstep.
So let's see. She was saying she would clean the silver. The sterling silver cleaner also worked on 14 karat gold. Okay. And then where you at? How far are you up?
I am on Miss Pam says she has to head out.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us, Miss Pam. Is this where you are too, Best yet, Miss Lady?
No. There's a lot going on.
What's going on? What I miss?
I see something about Rocky Mountain. I gotta move the thing.
Oh, I ain't seen nothing about no Rocky Mountain. So am I?
Let me see.
Behind you?
Oh, you wait. Where you get that one from? Maybe you've been the one behind the whole time.
Oh, everybody saying, baby, is mine out of order or something?
Yeah, that been you the whole time. I thought that was that lady. That was not that lady. That was you.
That was me. So it's just giving me stuff randomly then. So then I'm just going TT behind. This is what it's showing me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pull it up on my phone.
I kept saying she behind in the chat. She talk about birthdays. So no. So it should say new down the bottom. And
it said new.
And so it said new.
It said new comment, and when I would scroll down, that's what I was getting. But it doesn't seem like the talking order is out. Like it's not even a flowing conversation.
Yeah, because that was all the way up. So Nikki has said, and Dale, my husband, thinks the same way. Let's see, what way is that? Good night, container crops. Good night, good night.
So
What
we have been doing this for 3 hours and 35 minutes.
You've been doing it for 3 hours. Oh, I kind of was in here with you from the
But
beginning.
you definitely made it more easy.
Oh, well, thank you so much. You made it easy for me too. You got me out the bed from listening to you because I was just like this in my phone and in my laptop. I wasn't even on the laptop yet. I was just
Mhm.
working with my phone for a minute, and then
But I think that was great, because then you live. Let's ask some canning questions, like you was. How long do I do this for?
yeah, like anybody got a recipe, and then what? She came and put a whole recipe in there. Dang, I don't have none of them ingredients. I ain't had none of them ingredients. And we got the thing done. So we just gonna leave it on our counter all day.
Yep.
And tomorrow at some point. I ain't heard mine's pink. Let me stop. It's hot, I tell you that. And I'm gonna make a little video.
But sometimes, and that's why they say to leave them, because there are times where I don't hear mine ping, and I go to sleep and wake up in the morning and they seal. I know that much.
Yeah, they're gonna be pretty much sealed. I put that habanero at the bottom. I didn't bust it. I just put it in there. Somebody gonna catch it.
That's gonna be a little surprise.
That ain't gonna be me. I'm gonna tell them. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry.
But no, those onions came out. Get out the bathroom. Those onions came out beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Sneaking here like I don't see him.
The air conditioner just came on. What was it waiting on? She said, "Make sure you hit in live chat." I don't think StreamYard have live chat.
No, StreamYard don't. So I had to pull it up on my phone. Yes, Miss Andell says it's 11:03 there. It's 11:03 here. It doesn't even feel like it's 11 o'clock.
Well, it's been a good Saturday. You just made my Saturday real good. I appreciate you.
You did too. I appreciate you coming up with me.
I appreciate all of you guys. Nikki,
for sticking with us.
Next time you might need to just text me and let me know, come hang out with you, because I don't think I was doing nothing but watching. I wasn't doing nothing but watching Grace and Frankie, and when I'm watching Grace and Frankie, I'm dying laughing. So Grace and Frankie just had my whole morning and night.
That be me in Law and Order. I done seen all them Law and Order episodes, but I'm gonna watch them like I ain't seen them yet.
Then watch them again.
And don't let me miss something, because I'm stopping it or rewinding it.
Yes. I could have been over there saying, "What's popping, baby?" I could have been all in her chat. What's popping? Yeah. What I want to say about Nick, well, I'm gonna have a lot to say about Nikki. I'll save all that. What I gotta say for one day. For one day, I'll save it. I ain't gonna give it all. But just know, each and every one of you guys that are here are loved by me, and I'm sure by TT.
Yes.
I ain't stopped sweating yet. The air conditioner just came on. The Truly is at the last bit, and it's time for me to go. And this time for us to go. TT already started talking about the time. But remember that one time Nikki went live for 5 hours and she couldn't even believe it. She said it didn't even feel like it.
It just like what? Like I didn't even realize it was
live for 5 hours. I did that for 5 hours. Nikki was like, "What in the world?" It's easy to do, I think. That's why we have to we put ourselves on the time, because if I didn't give myself a time, no telling. Look at this. 3 hours. All right. Well, everybody sleep around my house. Y'all have a great rest of your day and night. Shoot.
Bye, everyone.
See y'all around in them lives later.